Hello, people of the interwebs. It is Rebecca Bardess here. If you want to know anything about me, you can find out all about me if you go to Webtalk and you look me up, and you will see my profile and it will say things. I'm going to give you some training on how you can make you bling up your profile so it's not just plain text in here and you've got these cool things going on. But that is not what this video is. There are some other videos that I've posted for training for people who are in Webtalk and also for people who are looking at Webtalk and not sure whether to get in or not yet. And if you're in Webtalk and you want to use those to bring people into your team, you're more than welcome to do so. Obviously, every now and then I'm going to give a shout out to my team because they freaking rule. And obviously, I'm going to put my links underneath here and stuff because I want to bring people in. But if you're not in my team, you're not in my downline, and you still want to use my stuff to recruit, I have no problem with that. As far as I'm concerned, we're building a social network. The more people that come in, the better, and I don't care whether I'm making any money out of you or not, just want to help. So this training today is going to be about the really cool thing you can do with Webtalk in terms of filtering who you see and who sees you, who your posts go to and what posts you get, and how you can basically construct your own algorithms in here super simply. So you're not struggling with algorithms the way you do with Facebook when you're just desperately struggling for people to see your posts, that you want to see your posts, and then you don't like the fact that certain people are seeing your posts, and the way that they've got it set to filter is so complicated, and who can even work their lists out? It's a nightmare. Here it's so freaking simple. It's what we've all been asking for years, and none of the networks will provide it. So you've got it here. So let me show you how that works. What you want to do to get into the main stream is to click on Webtalk. And this brings you to the place where you can post, and you can set who you're posting to, which I'll go through in a minute, but you can also set how you see things here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through a little process of connecting with somebody on here and then filtering it so you're just seeing the news feed of that particular group of people, and then you can post something to that group of people. So what I'm going to do for that is I'm going to go to connections. I'm going to go to connections for this. Actually, I don't need to do this. I'll go to the connections first because I want to first of all give you an idea of how viral this thing is going. I've been in here for less than a month, and I want to show you how many people are trying to connect with me. So this is attraction marketing. This is people coming to me. It's not me chasing people. These are all people saying, hey, I want to be your friend. So if you think of this like Facebook, when you have friend requests, you notice on Facebook now, a lot of the friend requests you get are just fake people. They don't, when they connect with you, they don't actually even speak to you. It's nonsense. And there's not that many. If you set up a brand new Facebook account right now, you would not have a ton of these requests in the first month. So this is a new account. I've only been in for a month. Let's just look at how many connection requests I've had in the last week. I won't go beyond the last week. So if you're a business person and you understand that you need to get in front of tons of people in order to get your message out there, and that pull marketing is really valuable, so attraction marketing, people coming to you and saying, hey, I want to know about you, rather than you going out to them and saying, you have to know about me when everyone else is doing the same thing. You need to balance these things together. I'm not against push marketing in the right places. I'm not against prospecting, but on having people coming to you and saying, please connect with me, I want to be friends with you, is super valuable marketing. So look, we're still just at yesterday, okay? I'm not using paid ads or anything. This is all free. These are all free leads. Look at this, 2 days ago. We're nowhere near a week yet. 3 days. Look at all these people. I haven't had a chance to go through yet. I'm going to go through these later, but look at how many people. I'm going to keep scrolling till we get to a week. So if you're seeing this on somewhere like Facebook and you've been thinking, oh, I don't know if I want to go to that Webtalk thing, it's probably nothing. If you had a brand new account on Facebook, again, a brand new account on Facebook, you didn't know anyone on Facebook, Would you have this number of people asking to be friends with you in a month? It's not even been a month. It's 3 weeks and a few days. 1 week, 1 week. I'm not even going to go to the end of 1 week. Look at how many people want to connect with me. If you are in any way a smart marketer, you are joining right now. You have gone into the details and grabbed my link, or if someone else invited you, you're going through their link right now. You're literally about to pause the video. In fact, if you know you're that person, pause the video, get in now, because this alone should be enough for you to go, what? Why am I not there? Seriously. Okay, so I'm going to pause for a second so you can pause this. Are you back? Are you in? Awesome. You're either in now or you need a bit more information. So let me take you to where we track referrals. Now, some people, I'm guessing network marketers in particular, seeing this duplicating to 5 levels and hearing me say that I've only been in here for less than a month and noticing that my downline is now 1,640, you'll want to pause now. You want to pause now. Pause now. Get in. Okay. My link's underneath, or go to bit.ly/webtalker, or go through the link of the person who invited you here. I'll wait. Okay, I'm assuming that anyone with any sense is now in this, so I can speak to you as someone who's inside Webtalk now, which is awesome. So this is where you find your referral links. This is where you get, as I say with my team, ink on the grid. Click on track referrals, and you can invite people. The way you get ink on the grid, by the way, just invite some people, invite contacts. And you'll start to get people in here, and then it builds rapidly. It builds rapidly. I mean, this was at 1,000 on Monday. It's Thursday now. Again, I've done no paid ads for this. Look at the number of people viewing my profile, 516. Since I've been in here. It's nuts. So this is cool. You go in here and this hyperlinks. Now, eventually you're going to be able to see all these levels when it launches, but in beta, or beta, as I'm trying to teach myself to pronounce it for my American friends, you can click and see the people on your level 1. So let us have a look at people who are trying to connect with me that I have not connected with yet. So let us grab this person here, accept connection. Now I set all the people in my personal team. So my team is called Best Foot Forward Network. I set them up as prospects for Best Foot Forward Network, and then as clients for it. And then I can filter the stream in a way that I will show you in a second, so that I can just send things to them. So essentially it turns my news stream into a group. But let me show you how you do that. So I'm going to give this person, I don't know this person well, so I'm not going to give them access to my personal data. I'm going to give them access to my professional data. And then where it says here acquaintance, I'm going to change that relationship. Prospect. So I know this is somebody that I'm actually working with. They are client / customer of Best Foot Forward Network. And I'm going to click here. This tag thing, this doesn't do an awful lot yet, but it's going to. It's basically like Infusionsoft or something. So over time, these tags are going to be super valuable when it launches. So put them in now. So I'm setting the tags for this person. I'm setting L1, which means this is my someone who I personally brought in, level 1 in my grid, so that I can filter by my personal recruits in future. And then adding notes here, if I had anything specific to add about this person, like I met this person at such and such an event, they're interested in whatever, and they might be a prospect for whatever, I can put that in there. News value. If you know that somebody is a mentor of yours, they're sharing a lot of training that you want to make sure that you get to early, or they're a good friend or whatever, you want to see all their posts. So you set this up here. Now, this is where the algorithm, you're basically setting your own algorithm rather than having it forced upon you. Recommendation value is how much do you value their recommendations? So if this is somebody who is promoting stuff that you care about, so say they're putting out Webtalk training, or they're talking about a particular industry that you're interested in, you'd want to set that up high. If they're just kind of spamming, you want to set it low. I don't know this person well enough yet to judge that, so I'm going to keep this neutral for now. And then you just click confirm request. And we're done. You can hover over here, you can unfollow, disconnect, edit contacts, add notes, but I'm going to close that down for a second. I'm going to click on here to go back to the main sharey space. And I'm going to show you how you can alter this so that you just see specific people. So what I'm going to do is click custom, prospects, client stroke customer for Best Foot Forward network. I don't care what my relationship is with them. What have I done wrong here? Oh, I didn't add them. Oops. You can add lots of different groups of people, by the way. So I could also say that I want them to be... I could also have set this up as entrepreneur stroke partner instead of client stroke customer, but I didn't think of that when I first set this up, so I'm just doing this consistently. But you can do that. So I could set up like client stroke customer for my academy, Indiepreneur Academy, add that, and I can see both of them. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go to my peeps for my team, click done. And now I'm just seeing those people in here. So it's just the people who are posting here. Now, I'll tell you one of the reasons this is great is I can go in and I can give them some, give them some love, give them some help, like their stuff. So this is somebody who's been sharing things a lot and putting a lot of effort into promoting Webtalk. So I want to see, there he is again. Now I set this earlier on as confidential. It's not actually confidential. I was just making people aware of the confidential, how they do this. So I don't mind you seeing this. You're not going to see all of it, but there's a note under here that I made for my team, and it's going to jump out in the newsfeed. It's got confidential written there. It's just my team seeing it. You can't share it. There's no share function on here. This is someone. Okay, so Mark is now saying he needs a recommendation. It's not a hint. Now, if he was just hinting, there's not a chance in hell that I would, and he has in the past, that I would recommend him. But it turns out over the last week, he's done tons, and he's been super coachable. So here's the thing that he doesn't know. He's about to get promoted massively. I'm going to go, and I'm just gonna segue out of here for a second and leave him a recommendation so that he gets his, I'm gonna just move my chair up a little bit so that he gets this completed. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna see, no, this is the one problem there is with this. I want to be able to actually pick companies that I have listed, and I can't do that because it's just giving me what he has listed. So I'm hoping maybe that changes at some point. But I need to pick something that's similar. So it's tricky. This is a really good function, but just when it comes to recommendations, it's not quite there yet. Which would be the best? Worked in the same group, I guess. Worked with but belonged to different companies. That works. Send recommendation. So he's going to be happy bunny. If I go back now. Okay. like that. So just go down and help people out. Obviously, if I have more time right now, I'd be kind of going through their content a bit more and making specific comments. So this is someone who just got the I totally got ink on my grid award, which is one of the things that I give out to people in my team, and I've posted a little Bitmoji there. If you want to know how to get these, the training on my profile or on Webtalk, on what am I talking about? My profile on Webtalk or on YouTube, where I talk about blogging on Webtalk, is where I explain how you use these in here, because there's a specific way to use them. Because people keep asking me about that, so I've got to see people everywhere. You can tell people in my team because they're all using Bitmojis. Okay, so that's basically how that works. And then if I want to share something to that group of people, I set that here. So custom. I'm going to mark it as confidential. And then if you're on a Mac, if you click Control and then hit the pad, you can get it set up so it's got emojis and symbols here. If you're on your phone, you can obviously just use emojis on your phone. I'm going to put that in and then click Talk. And there it goes. So that is how you do that. And obviously you can stream it however you want. You can put out whatever you want. You can see whatever you want. And you can hide whatever you want. You can also upload photos. They're working on improving the video upload system, so that's the 2.0 version of that's about to be out soon. You can upload files, which means you can use you can put PDFs here, you can put chapters of books that you're writing, you can put whatever you want here, and you can use it as kind of Dropbox. And I'll talk to you about that another time too, but I hope you found this useful. If you found it useful, do me a favor and get into Webtalk if you're like the 1 in a million watching this video who's didn't pause this and get in yet. My link will be on the screen or underneath or whatever, somewhere around, if you just found this on the internet. If someone invited you here though, go through their link. And make sure that they get the benefit of having invited you, because they rock for inviting you, and it's just the right thing to do. So do that. Join right now through the link of the person who invited you here. And then if this has been useful to you, it would really mean a lot to me if you'd like it and comment on it on YouTube. That would be great, because then more people can see it, and then the people who are using this to bring more people to the network, it's going to show up more, and that's going to help them. It's going to help you if you just got in, and then that's going to help the whole company and the social network, and that's basically what I'm doing this for. So I would really appreciate it if you did that. That would be just awesome of you. And I always read the comments and I'll reply to you and everything. Yeah, I'd really appreciate that. So thank you so much for listening, and I will make some more training soon on how you can bling out your profile and various other things that I think would be helpful for you. Dive into Webtalk, really get into it, follow what RJ's talking about, what he's saying, because it's so exciting seeing how fast it's growing, and share it around on other social networks and bring people to this place. It's so positive, so uplifting, and it gives you back control over your relationships and your business.